we are going to discuss about the thyroid gland in human being, which is very important gland again, and followed by the pituitary. It is one of the important gland of our body, which is largest gland in the endocrine system. That is, in the entire body, exocrine and endocrine, if we compare, we say that liver is the largest gland, but in case of endocrine glands, thyroid is the largest gland, which is round about 20 to 25 grams in weight. We'll see about its location. So in the pharynx they are present, that is on the anterior side of our trachea, Shwasnalika. Trachea, they are having on the anterior side position of the trachea, just below our larynx. Larynx, that is voice box. So below that larynx they are situated, one on the either side. That is, they are the paired glands present in our pharynx. They are supported by the thyroid cartilage. These two glands of the pair, they are joined by a connective. We call it as isthmus. The connective, we call it as isthmus. The gland is having flesh color and it is covered over by a common capsule. They are present on either side of our trachea. So this gland, which is covered by common capsule, if we take a transverse section passing through it, we will observe very small spherical bodies inside that capsule covered. These small spherical areas, we call them as thyroid follicles. These follicles, they are secretory in nature. They are having the secretions inside them, and each follicle, if we observe in detail, each follicle is covered by cuboidal cells which are resting on the basement membrane, and in between these follicles the connective tissue is there for packaging, and common covering capsule on entire gland is present. So these linings of each follicle, they show presence of these special secretory cells which are cuboidal cells. We call them as follicular cells. These follicular cells, they secrete the colloidal matter inside, which is the derivative of amino acids. The nature is amino acid, and with combination of iodine, they become iodized products, that the hormones of thyroid, which we call them as thyroxines. So T3 and T4, that is triiodothyroxine and tetraiodothyroxines, they are secreted by these follicular cells. In addition, in between we observe some odd cells which are coming out of this follicular margin. These are larger cells which are few in number, and these cells, we call them as parafollicular cells. These cells, they are going to secrete another hormone of the thyroid, that is calcitonin. That is the secretion of these parafollicular cells. So it is all about the thyroid gland, its nature, its structural arrangement, and its histology. So in the next part, we'll see the exact secretions or the hormones of this thyroid gland and what the role they are playing in the body metabolism. So it is about the thyroid gland.